Finally, the B2 series Super Battle Droid has come to the Black Series. That's right. Famous for the Battle of Geonosis. It is the B2 series Super Battle Droid. I'm super pumped for this. In a land of Hasbro repaints and repacks, we finally got some damn good droids. Now, I did not buy the Super Battle Droid and C3PO Battle Droid Thingamajig 2-pack because it was probably overpriced. I don't remember. Who cares? Knowing that this bad boy would arrive and the Battle Droid does live up to the hype, I'm excited to tell you guys all about it. And if you're new to a Toy Kind of Mood reviews, it's all about the AAA, the aesthetics, the articulation, and the accessory. There's one accessory. But it's a big battle droid, so we'll talk about that. But yeah, anyway, let's get right into it in a galaxy far, far away. All right, so speaking about that 2-pack, this is the same sculpt. This Super Battle Droid is the same mold and sculpt from the 2-pack, as you can see in the comparison here to the right. But the difference is that Episode 2 Attack of the Clone Super Battle Droid with the C3PO had battle damage. And it also had this blast effect on the back that our homeboy here doesn't. This is a very clean Super Battle Droid. This is the one you're going to want to army build. That's why you see 2 boxes there. I usually don't army build Star Wars. I know. I army build G.I. Joe. So, I don't have money for everything. What are you going to do? But I've been dying to get my hands on a Battle Droid, and I ordered 2, and it shipped pretty swiftly from Amazon. So shout out to Bezos on that one. And as you can see on the retail mainline Battle Droid, the B2 series, there's no dot paint weathering or anything like that. Super clean sheen, if you will, metal sheen. So if you like a little bit of weathering, now that I think about it, and I didn't get my hands on that weathering one, but I may have to get it if it ever hits like a clearance or a sale, and then probably just to get that C3PO head. Right away, it's gorgeous. It does the trick. It's aesthetically pleasing. As you can see on the right, it fits the bill. Is it 1-to-1? Is it 100%? Probably not. Fun thing is, I got a little battle damage right on here. Looks like I opened the wrong one. Paint smudging and battle damaging of my own. I did not drop this. I ripped it right out of the package. I don't have any of those paint issues on the rest, but it does look like a little bit of smudging here and there. And the dent there looks cool. It's a robot. I don't mind. I mean, when it comes to mechanics, droids, robots, if it's got a little bit of wear and tear, I'm all right with that. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect. Now, should it be? No. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to crucify the thing just because the factory's kind of slipped up. And yeah, you can see there's a little bit of scratches here. It's not the nicest, cleanest paint, but again, this is a battle droid. It's in battle. All right, you guys want to know a trick? Check this out. With all my power and might, I have released the Kraken. But no, we've got this awesome mechanical sculpting detail underneath and the red laser focused eyes. Man, this looks cool. This is why you need 2, so you could have one like all messed up and stuff. But even cooler than that, the whole dang torso just rips open. Wow, look at that. Freaking awesome. Yeah, again, more of that like robotics underneath. This is super cool. You're going to have one naked battle droid just to expose this torso, this mechanic torso. Get all this nice paint detail. One last look at some of the aesthetics. We're going to show you his wheel. And then we get this wrist blaster on the right forearm there. So you could see, just want to give you a little more detail of everything. Going all the beepity boops, and we'll head right to articulation. Starting off with the feet, because I have a fetish. That's what we do on a Toy Kind of Mood. Kidding there, we got a slight vertical hinge. It's good enough for a big battle droid, and we got a great rocker there, which is really nice. Look at that, double pinless knees. I joke around. He's a battle droid. I don't know, pinless, but you got some nice range that goes across there. Can almost like he can pretty much just circle around with the kicks. So let's see how this looks. Like R.I.P. Richard Simmons, but he would have a field day with this guy, I'm sure. Wonder if he collected action figures, but yeah, you could do all kind. You could roll this battle droid in a ball better than you could have the Droidica, which I'll compare to later. But basically, you could get that knee to about 100 degrees, 95. So pretty great range. Obviously, he can do the big boot and do a whole. That's about as much as you're gonna get on the split. Not gonna get it there, but I've already been silly enough for this battle droid. Of course, the articulation is blocked by this hard shell around the waist, but it does snap back in case he wants to dupe and dodge. So that's neat. And then, of course, the torso swivels, and we got a hinge to go back and forth. So not incredible. On the head, we could tilt. No, I'm kidding. You can't do anything. There's no neck. The greatest neck articulation I've ever seen. This guy for sure. Taking a look at the arms, we got a wrist swivel, and of course we have a horizontal hinge. We also have a forearm swivel. Just be careful. See how that edge there, you gotta kind of, I wouldn't even mess with that too much. And we got the range. You can kind of go this way vertically there. So you got a nice bit of range. I got these strange butterfly kind of joints. It's a ball joint, but obviously not a butterfly into here, but it does have pretty nice range on there. Spins all the way around. Instead of a butterfly joint, it's a folding ball joint on the shoulder. One of the most important things is, how does he stand? Way better than the other battle droids that we had. Those crappy battle droids that have to lean on things. They just don't stand. You can pose it and stand it. You still have to work it. It's not going to automatically, but there's a lot of nice weight to the back. Look at that. I mean, that was pretty damn good. These are excellent joints. They're very strong. You can get some pretty cool poses despite it being a battle droid. Look at that. Nice balance, too. Not bad. Not bad at all. Again, I'm not like the king of posing or anything, but yeah, this guy is damn impressive. I think I can get him into like a Heisman pose or something like that. But yeah, end zone dances, battle droid. It's going to happen. Very good articulation. Lest we forget the accessory. That's right, it's a blast effect. It's damn good. I like it. I dig it. So you'll have to go down on the hinge there and kind of sneak this in here. It's a little tricky. A little tricky to get it in there, and it's a little scary how kind of gummy that wrist gauntlet is, but it fits in pretty well. You can blast it however way you want, you know. Hard to bash the value of the battle droid when it does actually come with an accessory and it's already a pretty big boy in a new mold. And for those who collect MIB, I wanted to give you a look at what it looked like in the package. We don't quite have the new packaging. It's the standard mural packaging that we've had since day one of Black Series, and it has like a little bio on the back. So if you like the old school packaging, you're getting it with this one. Now, a few comparisons. We're comparing it to B1 Battle Droid and the Dark Trooper for scaling purposes, and I'll tell you what, this B2 series Super Battle Droid stands better than my Dark Trooper. You don't talk about Geonosis without Dooku and Visage Centris, do you? And finally, we have our B2 series with the Droidica. These are two of my favorite Star Wars Black Series figures of the year, and honestly, these two have saved Star Wars years. I know the diehard Star Wars YouTube dudes and everything are, they're going to defend their home, right? They're going to defend their honor. I don't think Star Wars Black Series is up to par with G.I. Joe Classified or Marvel Legends. Absolutely not for this year. But they're having a much better year than a lot of peeps are giving them credit for, and a lot of that might have had to do with just getting out of the line. The repacks, the repaints, the disinterest in Star Wars on Disney Plus from a lot of folks, whatever the reason is. But these two belong in any top 10 toys of the year. Of course, this Super Battle Droid is a re-release from the 2-pack, but Obviously, that was a business move to get more out of that mold price, which you can't really fault Hasbro for doing. I'll consider a new mold since this is the single release and the two pack was, a two pack. You do the two pack first, and if you're a smart buyer and you don't want all that, you don't have to pay the 45, 50, whatever it was. You can pay the 25 and get yourself a couple of these things. So, overall, I'm damn pleased with the year that Star Wars is having, and especially their droids, the Droidica and the Super Battle Droid. Whiskey time, man, this is tough. Just the fact that it stands on its own. Chaotic Monday might have been my favorite Black Series up to this point, but this Battle Droid lives up to the hype. I love the metallic blue sheen used for the head sculpt. I mean, the blast effect is cool. The amount of range you can get. Just the fact that it's so top heavy and he's got the thin legs and he stands like a champ. Ooh, the Droidica is so good, but it had some problems not being able to roll into a ball, kind of missing the shield and the blast effect. This one kind of gets away with not having to have a lot. I think $24.99 is a great price for this. Ooh, I'm gonna go 4.5 whiskeys. This is pretty much the best possible Super Battle Droid they're gonna make. Which one do you like better? Droidica, Super Battle Droid. Did you pre-order the Super Battle Droid? Are you waiting for your pre-order? Did you get the 2-pack because you couldn't wait? Are you cool with the wash and the 2-pack? Are you trying to get the mainline B2 series droid? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're new to the channel, if you're a Star Wars fan, you dig the review, I got more coming for you, I promise you, but mostly we do Joe, Marvel Legends. I did a Cosmic Legions review recently, so that might appeal to you. Check it out, guys. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and stay tuned because it's Comic-Con, and I will be at the Star Wars, well, I plan to be at the Hasbro Star Wars panel. Head out to our social media at A Toy Kind of Mood on Instagram. So for A Toy Kind of Mood, it's Trav Moody. I'll catch you guys at Comic-Con. Peace.